Good morning there, Melissa and Andrew. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. So what I'm going to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2021 Toyota Camry Ascent sedan. Basically what I'm going to do is go through the interior, exterior of the motor vehicle, also through the wheel arches, tyres and rims, and basically through the interior just to make sure there's no markings or anything, or actually on the paint. So firstly, let's just tell you a little bit more about Pacific Toyota. So Pacific Toyota is one or two pre-owned dealerships here in Far North Queensland. So the one we're standing at right now is at 251 Mulgrove Road. So we're actually basically opposite DFO here in Cairns itself. Our new car departments over there is actually Lexus and Toyota as well too. Service departments on your right and parts there as well too. So our second pre-owned yard is actually down the road about probably 3 kilometres on the right hand side in the city. That's 77 Mulgrove Road. Basically that's our Pacific Toyota in the city. So we actually hold up to about 160 to 250 cars in stock at all times. Basically with all our vehicles, we're all being professionally roadworthy as well too, and they're actually 100-point check services on them as well too. What I'm going to do right now, let's just get straight back into the video and tell you a little bit more about this 2021 Toyota Camry that we have in stock for you today. So what I'm going to do right now is just going to go through the front bar of the vehicle, and then I'm going to make my way down over the bonnet, down this left side of the vehicle, round the wheel, and then basically back up through the driver's side. So let's get the camera down here and show you a little bit more here as well too there, Melissa. Fantastic. The front bar looks really nice and tidy. There is a few little stone chips on the bottom of it as well too, so I'll go down the bottom of it. And just having a look down here, there's a couple little markings down this side, but otherwise than that, it's actually pretty good. Up onto the bonnet looks pretty smick, very glossy in that. You can see the paint's actually reflecting from the sun. Having a look up onto the windscreen, just make sure there's no chips or cracks in the windscreens itself. As you know, this vehicle has been heavily reduced in price as well too. I've just reduced it from $28,990 down to $25,990. Having a look down the left side of the vehicle, that's in really good condition, as you can see there. There is a few little markings on the paint, but I'm going to point them out to you as well and just make sure that you know them in big cross parents as well too. Having a look onto the roof as well, just going to top of the roof, just make sure there's no markings or anything like that. But what we do is we'll give it another once over to make sure the car's all nice and tidy and clean before it actually hits the transport and goes back down to Brisbane for you. Okay, having a look inside the driver's side or passenger side door, just checking the trim on it. Fantastic, looks really good. Down onto the keep panel, just make sure there's no markings down there. It's got your factory floor mats, as you can see in that vehicle. Go up onto the dash, across the top of that dash, back through to the driver's side and through the passenger side seats as well too. You've got your logbooks and owner's manuals, but I'll go through that very shortly with you. Having a look in the passenger rear seats as well too, down through the kick panels onto the back of the seats. Fantastic, looks amazing, they're all good. Down onto the bottom part area, in through the wheel arches. Having a look around the wheel arch, checking the rims, just make sure there's no gutter ash on the rims itself. Okay, having a look onto the rear bar, just to make sure there is no marking on that side. There's a little bit of water, but I just gave it a wash just to see the paint pretty well. Fantastic. Up onto the boot of it, going across the top of the boot. Fantastic. And then basically having a look down the driver's side. So I'll get the camera back here, Melissa, and just show you, look down to the driver's side and make my way down to the front of the vehicle. $77,990. All right, nice. Having a look through to the passenger rear door on the driver's side. Down on the trim, one through the back of the seat. back through to the back row seats, and then make our way through the driver's side now. Having a look at the driver's side, just going through the trim. Fantastic, down onto the kick panel. Through the driver's side, up top of the dash, you've got the key there as well, that I put on top of the dash. Back through to the passenger side seat, and then back over to the driver's side seat. So looking at the driver's side seat just to make sure there's no wear and tear on those seats itself. Okay, just going to jump inside the vehicle right now. Just put the camera onto the cluster, as what we say the odometer reading as well. 52,052 on the clock. Starting up the vehicle. Got a nice good display there as well. Okay, before I go away from the steering wheel, I just want to make sure I go around the steering wheel itself, just to make sure there's no blemishes on the steering wheel. I just noticed that there is a little bit of makeup here on the top of the steering wheel, but we can actually get that all sorted out. You've got your volume controls, cruise control, and everything's on your left side of your vehicle on your steering wheel, and then on the right side of your steering wheel you've got your adaptable radar, cruise control, lane departure, and your cruise control there as well too. Okay, having a look at the audio sound system, put it in reverse. Fantastic, got a wide view from the rear. You've got your air conditioning units as well too. Just below that there you've got your 12 volt setting, so to charge up your auxiliaries, and then actually lit that part, and that's where the USB part goes as well. Also, so having a look down here, little coin box, little hidey spot. You can actually open up and put all your coins down there. Press that little button down that way, and that basically closes back up as well. Got your cup holders there, gear stick, and then your handbrake. Okay, having a look over the logbooks is the most important thing, is basically checking the service history. First service is done 17,000, one after that's done 35,000, and the last one there was done at 51. Okay, so that's coming to the end of the video here, Melissa. I'm gonna just jump outside the vehicle. Well, just to let you know, thank you very much for your inquiry yesterday afternoon. Hopefully we can make you a proud owner of this 2021 Toyota Camry Ascent sedan. And if there is anything that you notice that you want me to go back over again, I'm happy to do that for you. Thank you.